So I get to love money. If I see money, I just love it. If I'm feeling triggered by money. Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Fernando and welcome to my channel. Today we're talking money. More specifically, money triggers. More specifically, one money trigger that's dancing in front of you, in your face, and you're not seeing it. And it's keeping you from making the money that you deserve to make, that you are worthy of, because you are an energy being and your frequency is unique and you deserve all the money you want. Money is spiritual because everything is spiritual. There's nothing that's not spiritual because the essence of the universe, the essence of all that is spirit. Everything is inherently neutral. What kind of story are we attaching to stuff? For example, money. So in this video, I'm going to expose this sneaky trigger that's linked to a belief that is not serving you. I have identified this and I see it happening in the world, including in the spiritual community. And I was guilty of this. I used to be triggered by this too. And when I began to shift this, everything started to change because everything is energy. So where are you vibrating at? Are you vibrating something that's ungrateful towards money? Something that's like repulsive? How can you be a match if you're repelling the idea of money, the idea of charging for your product or for your service? So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through some principles like the golden rule, money triggers, the belief in lack, competing versus creating. We're gonna talk about your unique medicine. And then at the end, I'm going to link everything together and show you literally what this trigger is doing to you. And also at the end, I'm going to share with you a story, something that happened to me recently regarding this that illustrates how powerful this is. So if that's interesting to you, stick until the end because it's going to be, you don't wanna miss it, okay? If you pay attention and if you become aware of it, things will begin to shift. So first things first, let's begin by some principles here for background. First of all, the golden rule. Have you heard of it? The golden rule states, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I feel like I've always lived by this rule. As the empath that I am, I feel like I've always resonated with that. Do you resonate with the golden rule? Are you an empath? Do you identify as an empath? I never really liked doing something to other people that I thought was wrong and not fair for other people to do to me. Do you resonate? So golden rule, keep that in mind, we'll come back. Money triggers. This money trigger I'm referring to is about a feeling abused or exploited by a product or service offer. So a company offers you or the world their product or their service, you see it and you're triggered. Why are you triggered? Maybe because you're thinking that they're greedy. It's like they want money. They want more money. That's terrible. Now, what story is running in your field, in your mind, regarding money when you think that? Making money is bad. Making money is harmful, right? So maybe you think that they're greedy. Maybe you think that they're trying to profit off of you. So they're exploiting you. How absurd, right? We've all been there, guys. This is something that plagues humanity, right? Maybe it's just other people making money in general. It's like they're making money and I am not, right? And so that alone is a trigger. Maybe making others have less money. So when you see them charging for money, that means that the people who buy the product or service, they'll have less money as a result. And so this combo of triggers and feelings is what's affecting you, is what's making up this story about money inside of yourself, in your mind, in your subconscious mind, and in your energetic field. I think we can all relate to that. Now, if a company is offering something that you don't like, or maybe you don't resonate with the company, you don't like their values, that's fine. You are not obliged to buy anything. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to resonate with anything. You don't have to anything, right? So what do when you see something that's not in alignment with you? What do you do when you see something? It could be anything, not only offers, but anything. You don't resonate with that. What do? You turn your back. Why? Because your attention is precious. Your attention is energy. So where do you direct your energy? Towards stuff that you like, towards stuff that you resonate with. So if you don't like the company, that's fine. Turn your back to it and keep going. Now, if you attach to it because it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, you're harming yourself. Because it's your field that's taking the hit. Because it's a limiting belief in your subconscious mind that's getting reinforced. Right? And so you don't have to like all the offers, okay? But a lot of times you like the company, you like the product, you like the service, but then when they pitch it to you, when they tell you what the price is, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. They're trying to profit off of me. They're trying to make more money. I'll have less money, but, right? And then we like the company, we like the products, but we're getting triggered because it involves money. What story are we telling ourselves about money? So that's the trigger. Let's keep this here for a while. Let's continue. And now let's talk about lack. Lack and scarcity. Lack is the number one belief that causes all the drama regarding money. It's the belief in lack. So it's a belief. But ultimately, there is no such thing as lack. Why? Because the universe is infinite. The universe is infinite. Its essence, its nature is infinite. How can there be lack when the backbone of the whole thing is infinite? Infinite. So it's a contradiction. It's mind-made and limiting. We created this. Now the catch is, it's real. It can be very real. Why? Because your beliefs shape your reality. You are that powerful. You are so powerful, you can literally manifest an experience of lack and limitation. And so you will experience that. So the experience of lack is very real because you are that powerful. But when you remember who you are and you regain your power and you're like, my attention is too precious for me to focus on what does not serve me. I want money. Money is a blessing. So I get to love money. If I see money, I just love it. If I'm feeling triggered by money, right? Then we're creating something real, but it's not fundamental truth. There's no such thing as lack. It's impossible. But it's the number one belief that causes all the drama, that fuels the triggers, right? Making others have less money. If they charge the people will have less money. If I charge for my product or my service, they will have less money. Lack. It's not true, but it can be real. So what story are we choosing to entertain? Right? A story that serves us or one that really does not? Now, competing versus creating. There's a book called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. It was written over 100 years ago. One of the chapters in that book focuses on the idea of competition. Wallace tells us in that book that we did not come here to compete. We did not. The sense of competition is deeply and directly rooted in lack. Literally. Meaning, if I don't win, they will get their share and I won't. So this means that I will do my best so that I can grab what's mine, and then the rest of the people will have nothing. So we have to compete because there's not enough. Right? It's not true. It can be real though, but it's not true. We are here to create. Literally what Dolores Cannon tells us as well. We are here to manipulate energy. We are here to create. There's an infinite amount of everything. So competing is in alignment with the idea that there's not enough. Now let's talk about your medicine. The value you have to offer the world is unique. Why? Because your frequency is unique. No one else has the same frequency as you. Therefore, the value you have to offer to the world is unique. Now, you might think, oh, there's so many people doing what I love to do. Why would I even try? Why would I even go out there and offer my product or offer my service when there's so many people doing it already? Why? Because your frequency is unique. It doesn't matter how many people there are out there doing what you know how to do. Because the way you do it, the way you deliver your product, the way you deliver your service, the way you deliver your medicine is 100% unique. No one has your medicine. And so that alone is a limiting belief, right? I mean, I started my channel recently, some months ago, on reality creation, manifestation, but there's so many people doing this already. And if I think, oh, why would I even try when there's creators with over 1 million subscribers? But guess what? None of those people have my frequency, just as no one else has their frequency. And so everyone's medicine is unique, and your medicine is unique, and you deserve to be paid abundantly for your medicine, because your medicine changes the world, because your medicine helps people. And it doesn't matter that there are so many other people doing what you do. It does not matter. You will attract to you the people that resonate with you, the people that resonate with your message, the people that resonate with your product, the people that resonate with your medicine. There's an abundance of people. There's no such thing as lack. I get the goosebumps, guys. There's no such thing as lack. It's a limitation. The idea of lack is a limitation. Your audience already exists in the field of infinite possibilities. And so now let's link everything together so you understand what's going on and how the triggers are literally blocking you. So when you see something regarding money, offers, right? Services, products, and you're like, oh my gosh, they're trying to profit off of people. They're making people have less money. I live by the golden rule. So when you believe that offering a product or a service in exchange for money is greedy and bad, how can you offer your product or service in exchange for money? So if you carry this belief, when the time comes for you to offer your service and product, your medicine, you are like, I'm not worthy. I can't. Who am I? I'm not enough. I don't want to make other people have less money. Who am I to charge them? And literally what's happening is you are preventing the people who need your medicine to get your medicine. And a lot of people would pay gladly the money you ask for in exchange for your product, your service, your medicine. But your limiting belief is preventing you. It's the same belief. It's the very same belief. You're like, how can I exploit these people? You feel like you are exploiting them. So you're getting it all backwards because deep down you know that you have value in you. You know you can help people. And you can. And you can. But this belief that's triggering you when you see money-related stuff is the same belief that's preventing you from charging. I was an ESL instructor for over 15 years. I worked at a language center. And when you work for the company, you don't have to charge the students, right? The school does that for you. So that was very convenient. Now, that job was not in alignment with my soul, but it did save me from a 9-to-5, so it had its place, right? But it was so not in alignment. I didn't like doing it, but I did a good job because I like teaching, I like helping, so a lot of my students loved my classes, even though I didn't really like doing that. But sometimes I would try to get some private students because some people prefer having private lessons. And I always felt uncomfortable. Always. And I used to think, oh my gosh, I have to charge the people. Like, how am I going to do it? And I was like feeling awkward and like uncomfortable. I charged them, but I felt inadequate. And so I tried to overcompensate during the classes. So my classes in private lessons were different from the classes in the language center because there was this thing in my mind, like, they're paying me. I'm not enough. I'm not worthy. Like, I'm literally making them have less money. That's such a lie. That is such a lie. And so I try to overcompensate it, and then guess what? People pick up on your energy. It's unconscious. And so there was this weird dynamic energetically, and the students never lasted more than a couple months. Never. Why? Because of all this. And I didn't feel worthy of it. And so when I realized this, in this beautiful path, in this beautiful journey that I am in, I began to just shifting all that. Money is neutral. What story are you attributing to it? Do you want to be paid? Do you want to receive money? Do you want money to flow to you? Do you want money to come to you effortlessly? Then you got to shift that. So the exercise you get to do is paying attention to money-related stuff. Are you feeling triggered? Are you blaming companies, right? If you shift that, everything shifts for you. You become way more empowered because you know that money is not inherently bad. Now, to wrap things up, I'm gonna share with you this story that happened to me recently. I was actually on Reddit, on a subreddit about the gateway tapes. I don't know if you know the gateway tapes, but it's an audio program for consciousness expansion and like out-of-body experiences. This program was developed by a guy named Robert Monroe. So I was in that community, and then I saw like a post. Someone had posted a photo of like the Monroe Institute, which is the company. They were joining forces with Mind Valley for some sort of venture, I don't remember. And the post was like, hey guys, what do you think about this? They were kind of hinting at like, oh, they're trying to like make money. You know, they were vibrating here, like exploiting the people. I thought they were all about consciousness. Do you know what I mean? And then this person replied to that comment and they said something that I found very interesting. He was like, it's still a company, people make money, people, like, we literally use money to like operate in this video game, right? Like, what's the matter here? And I thought it was interesting. And then I replied and I said something to the effect of this, like, guys, this one trigger, like you're feeling triggered because like, oh, they're trying to make money. That one belief is literally keeping you from charging for your beautiful service, your beautiful medicine. That's so unique. And then this person replied, and I thought it was so like interesting. I'm gonna read the comment, okay? The person said to my comment, you are right. I am doing my cleaning gig. I have 8 regular clients and constant inquiries. The hardest part is charging enough to comfortably live while also being fair to my community. It is very hard for me. Each new client is required to undergo an initial deep clean to get the home up to both our standards. And I have caught myself giving 20% discounts to those who choose to become regulars. Why? I really didn't know until I read your comment. Deep cleans are very tough and hard on the body, yet I discount because I feel I don't deserve it. Right? Oh my gosh, I get the goosebumps. You deserve everything. You deserve everything. Your medicine is unique. Ditch the limiting stories about money. Money is a blessing. Tell a beautiful story about money. You know, it's beautiful. When you see something that you would like to be happening to you, give it love. So if you see a company making money, especially if you like the company, right? Be happy for them because you're becoming a match to it. Remember, we got it all backwards. This video game is a huge cosmic setup. So if we don't reverse things, we're just gonna perpetuate the limiting stories that plague humanity. You deserve everything. So I really hope this helps you understand how the triggers are trying to guide you back home. Remember, let the triggers be the guides. Do Ho'oponopono, clean on it. If you're feeling triggered, there's a program in your subconscious mind running that's telling you a story that's not serving you. Clean on it. Don't amplify it. And when you do that, everything changes. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are the light. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.